Rob, we've saved your favourite to last, the defenders. Obviously, it's a large task to fill the shoes of the now retired Julie Corletto, but how have you gone about recruiting the defensive end for 2016?
Yeah, it is very hard to probably replace Corletto, and I don't think we try to do that because I think she's a one of a kind. However, what we have done is put together a really dynamic group that's a little bit different, but can really do what we wanted, and that's basically to try and come up with ball. Defence probably wins championships, as we know. That's not me just being biased, that's probably hopefully fact. But clearly Shani Layton was unbelievable throughout the entire 2015 ANZ season and the international season so far. So she's going to obviously remain as our real key at the back, and we've got some really exciting players to slot around her. So Maddie Turner from South Australia, I think, is a super classy defender, comes up with a lot of ball outside, a bit unorthodox, probably still there's a few areas that we've identified, and she's been down in Canberra working with Jill and the other coaches down there. So there's certainly been a couple of areas that have been identified that we believe we can help her with. But yeah, a real talent. I'm really pleased to have her on board. Lauren Moore, I think, a super 17-year-old who is going to be an amazing talent down the track. Plenty of work to do, and it's going to be a massive learning curve over the next couple of seasons for her. But yeah, we truly believe she's going to be something special. And I've already spoken about Abby, but yeah, Abby's the sort of player that you want in your team. I think she works hard. She's determined and clever. She comes up with a lot of ball, and that's why we put her back into the circle.
As you just mentioned, Abby will be making the switch down and into the goal circle. What does that do to the combinations on offer for the Swifts in 2016?
Oh, look, with Julie leaving, it probably opens up real opportunity for someone to partner Shani. So it's going to we'll have to spend a lot of time really working those combinations because we really don't know how it's going to look, and the more work we can do in that area, the better. So it's going to be a bit of a wait and see, but plenty of time, and it means they're going to spend a lot of time really developing those combinations. And look, it's not just going to be in the defence end. We've clearly got new players in the mid-court and the shooting end, so there's going to be a lot of work having to make sure those combinations then hopefully can continue building on where we finished last year. Like, it was a good season, but at the end of the day, the results say that the Firebirds were the 2015 champions, and like every other team, we want to be in that position for 2016.
And as you mentioned earlier, Shani Layton, fan favourite, had an absolutely stellar 2015. How do you see her going better next year, and what does that mean for the opposition goal shooters?
Yeah, that's an interesting question because I think she's certainly in career best form. Like I've never seen her play as well as she's played, both internationally and domestically. But again, there's certainly some areas that we identified and that Shans knows that, yeah, look, she can do better in. So it's going to be an interesting challenge for all shooters, but that's an interesting challenge for her because at the end of the day, it's tough to defend world-class shooters week in, week out, as we know, and we saw a lot of them on show at the World Cup. So yeah, not an easy task for her, and we know that she's going to have to get better to make sure that we can get the job done.